Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my scouting guide. This time we're going to talk about how to scout against Terran. So let's start with an early game. We can scout either with an overlord or with a drone, like in every other matchup. Let's talk about scouting with a drone. We scout with drone at 10 supply, and when we are inside of our opponent's main base, then we have to look at gas count. If there's one gas geyser taken and there are like one barracks, then it means that this is going to be Reaper opening. But if there is no gas geysers taken and there is no barracks and there is command center in production, then it's command center first build, it's a macro open. But if there is no racks, no command center in production and no gas geysers, then it means this is a cheesy play, most likely 2 racks proxy. Well, let's move on to another stage of the game, next stage of the game. Hellion harassment. When we know this is a Hellion harassment, it's easy. If there are Hellions inside your natural, it's a Hellion harassment. Terran players use Hellions to contain creep spreading, and they trying to pick off queens and few drones. What should we look at while scouting during the Hellion harassment phase? Is there a starport in opponent's main base? If there is a starport with tech lab, then it means this is going to be some kind of Banshee play, Banshee harassment, and this is a huge pain in the ass. Let's move on to another stage of the game. At 7-minute mark, it's the most important moment to scout your opponent, because at 7-minute mark, 7:30, there are all tech structures that Terran needs to execute their build order, and if you scout his main base, you will either see a lot of barracks, and this indicates bioplay, or you will see a lot of factories, and factories mean mech play. Also, keep in mind that you have to scout your opponent's main base and look for armory, because lately, if you see an armory before 8-minute mark, then it means that this is Hellbat push, and Hellbat pushes are very common right now because of the latest Hellbat buff. Well, another techniques of scouting during the game against Terran are sending overlords in a blind spots between bases in airspace, so you can't reach it with creep, but you can reach it with overlords. They are great for spotting enemy drops, so you can definitely do this. And of course, creep spreading. Creep gains you vision, so it also can spot enemy movements, can spot enemy drops, and it gives your units movement speed. So it's very important to spread creep. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you have learned something, because scouting is very important.